And with this, as we explained, that the into the Yud Gimel Tikkun Dikna shines the level of Malchus de Ein Sof that comes down, which means that the level of Atik of Atik, which is higher than Arichampin, shines in Arichampin when it comes Rosh Hashanah and Aseret Yemei Tshuva. So he says, "Ubazem Turetz." So with this, we understand its answer. We can answer the Hinei Hamitzvus Shorshom Galgalto Darechampin. Wants to know how is it that Tshuva on Aseret Yemei Tshuva, which we know is the time when there is a revelation of the 13 attributes of mercy, Yud Gimel Mitzarachamim, how could they really compensate and make up for the mitzvahs? Because mitzvahs come from Galgalta Derechapin. In a mitzvahs Shorshom, Galgalta Derechapin. V'im kein, Eich hapkam shenase b'maisa ha-mitzvahs, Yitukon al yidei gilu Yud Gimel Midas Arachamim. So how can a blemish that has been made in the Maisa mitzvahs, how could it be corrected through the revelation of the 30 midas of Rachamim? So that comes from the level of Galgalta. That comes from the level of Skol, which is a higher level than the level of Sidus. 13 attributes of mercy, those are the 13 strands of the beard. Those are the Yud Gimel Tikunei Dikna. How could the Yud Gimel Tikunei Dikna correct for the Galgalta? Shirakam Shochas Schina Sidus Levad. V'hasidus Eino Yaroich La'atzmis HaMoyachulu. But the Sidus are not compared at all to the essence of the Moyach. So how could the sidus which come from the Moyach correct the Tikkun for the mitzvahs? But that comes because of the above reason before. Ki ha'oir hanimshach u'mislabish bahem, the light that extends and dresses over them, because you get from the level of their extents, from the level of Atik, which is higher than Arichampin. It's the side that Yud Gimel Mitzarachamim, but Yud Gimel Mitzarachamim are infused from the level of Atik, which is higher. So over there it says, Shepnimis Yud Gimel Tikunei Dikna, the inner of the Yud Gimel Tikunei Dikna, inside of the strands of the beard of the Yud Nimshachim Ma'avira. They come from the Avir. Sheshom Mizgal Hadas Atik. So you say over there is revealed the Das of Atik. That's in the Yud Gimel Tikunei. Ba'im is a Gamkein B'Haramaz Parshas Vayikra B'Dav Tezvov Omid Beis U'Beparshas Emer B'Dav Tzadik Dalet B'Shem Likutei Torah Sheyesh Beis B'Chinas B'Dikna, that there is two levels in this beard. There is Sidus V'Apnimis. There is the here and then there's the inner. V'Zeh Hapnimis U'Ma'atik. And that Pnimis is from Atik. V'Hu Meir B'Zman Rotzen Chulu Aimshom. And the time of Rotzen it's Meir. So that means that is from the level of Atik, which is Meir in Arichampin, in the Tikunei Dikna. V'ayin oid me'inyan Yud Gimel Mitzarachamim B'Pardes Shar HaTzachtzachis Perik Aleph Atzei Perik Dal. V'al kol ponim B'Rosh Hashanah V'Yom HaKippurim. So I'll call Parim Reshon Yakpurim Shoim Hamelech HaKodesh. That's when we say Hamelech HaKodesh. So what does it mean? Hamelech HaKodesh, that we bring down, Hainu Shemamshichim B'Gimel Tikunei Dikna, that we draw down into the 13 strands of the beard, into the level of Arich Ampin, into Yud Gimel Tzarachamim B'Bchinas Kedushosi Shalamaylam Kedushoschum, from that level of Kedushosi which is higher Kedushoschum. Lochein Umechaper Al Abgomim the Ma'aseh Mitzvahs Chulu, and that's why it can atone for all the blemishes of the Ma'aseh Mitzvahs that we didn't do. Further, we can say, Torah u'mitzvahs atzmam heim b'zov v'nukva da'atzilus. Torah mitzvahs themselves are in zun, zov v'nukva of atzilus. Beside, in the secret of Hashamayim kisi, va'oretz hadem ragloi. So the Shamayim and the Oretz is Torah and mitzvahs. So the Eibishter's Kisei, that's the Zov and Nukva, that's Zoh, and the Oretz, which is Mitzvahs, that's Adim Ragloi, that's the Nukva. Elo, Shorsho Mimoichos Timo V'Galgal Terachapim. We said before that they come from the Galgal to Terachapim Mitzvahs. That's the root. The root of Torah is Moichos Timo, and the mitzvah is Galgal Terachapim. But Yud Gimel Mitzvah Rachamim, and Yud Gimel Mechilas Darachampin Atzma. And the 13 attributes of mercy are the 13 wells of Arachampin themselves. It's not the Galgalta Darachampin, but rather it's Mechilin Darachampin Atzma. V'oir hanimshach me'slabish bohem, and the light that is dresses up in the 30 Mechil Rambam, Ma'atik Mamash, that comes actually from Atik. V'ayim Mashakosu beBiur, the big Delovan, and God will be a Makappurim b'Parshas Achra. So now we'll understand. Hine Yom Kippurim Nikra Shabbos Shabbosim. It's called the rest of rest. So in a way, it's a double Shabbos, Shulamayla Mebchinas Shabbos. That means that it's higher than the level of Shabbos. So it's higher level of Shabbos. The Maschas in the Shemai. Ba'ava Pikein Hare Yema Kippurim Nikra B'Shem Mikra Kodesh. And still, you take a look, Yom Kippurim is called Mikra Kodesh. We call it Kodesh. And Shabbos, who Kodesh Atzmai. Shabbos is Kodesh himself. I'm Bezer Parshas Emadav Tzadidal. So how could Yom Kippurim be Shabbos Shabbosin if it's only Mikra Kodesh? How could it be higher than Shabbos? And Shabbos is Kodesh itself. This level of Kedusha for Yom Kippurim in Mebchinas Kedushosi Chulu Kenal. It comes from the Kedushosi L'mayla Kedushosi. So Lochein Gam Mebchinas Mikra Kodesh the Mebchinas Zu. So even the level of Mikra Kodesh of this level, it's only Mikra Kodesh. But the level of Mikra Kodesh of this Kedushosi, which is higher than Kedusha Aschem, is Gevaya Harbe Yoiser Me'etzem HaKedusha, the Kedusha Aschem. So that is much higher than the Kedusha of Kedusha Aschem. While Shabbos is Kedusha Aschem, the Mikra Kodesh of this Kedushosi Shalamayim Kedusha Aschem is on a higher level than the Etzem Kedusha of just Kedusha Aschem. Just like in the 13th Mitzvah, even though they are 13 strands of beard, which is on level Sarim, and they're Kodesh Bivov, and yet Hey memalim hapagomim shenasu b'Torah u'mitzvos shem b'chinas kodesh le'atzmei. So still they feel the begodim that are done in Torah mitzvahs, which come from the level of the kodesh elyon itself. How could they fulfill? Because they get b'chinas atik. Lochein af al pi shaham shochen nimshach rak b'chinas derech b'chinas saris v'kodesh b'vav. Even though it comes to the level of sight and kodesh b'vav, u'govoya mebchinas kodesh atzmai animshach al yidei Torah mitzvos. So that's higher than kodesh itself that comes from Torah mitzvos. The level of sights that have in it atik, that have in it this kedushos l'man can fix the mitzvahs and Torah, which is level kodesh itself. Which it calls to noise of human oid. Send this further. Is al derech Mamer b'Bereishis Rabbah Parsha Samach. So over there it says Yofa Sichoson Shel Abdei Oves B'Teroson Shel Bonim. That the simple talk of the servants of the fathers is more beautiful than the study, than the learning of their children. U'kamotion is boirly ill, as we said before. The pirush sicha. What is the meaning of sicha? Well, derech moshul sicha hu moshul al hamshocha sheberchina sidus v'nevlos. Talk is an example when you get something which is like an extension that comes from the level of sidus or extra nevlos. So we're already saying that this is only sicha. So we know that Torah is higher than sicha. But the level of sicha in the level of the Ovis is higher. And still we're saying that Yof is Sichosom. V'hainu, the Fisha Ovis, Shorshom, Mechagas, the Atik. Because the Ovis rooted from Chesed Gurdav Atik, K'meshe Kosuf, B'dibra Maschil, in B'chukoisai, B'inyan, in B'inyan, B'ever Hanor, Yoshua B'seichem. So over there he discusses. So you see, B'haim B'ramas Pasha Zemer, Dav Tzadik Tazon, Beis Gabe V'apik Loin, B'goy Nahara, so the Ramaz over there, it says, that's the source of the light. Basically, also that it gets from the higher level. So, why is Sichosom Shel Avdei Ovis higher than Teros Shel Bonim, even though Sichosom are only siders with Noivlos, because they come from Atik? And the siders from Atik, where the Ovis come from, is greater than the Torah, even though not the siders of the bottom. That's why our sages tell us that Ad Avraham, which is in the Gemara, Perik Zayin the Bab Metzia, Ubisanhedrin, Perik Chelik, Dav Kuzayin on Medbeis, Uberabis told this Parsha Samachei. So I'm just trying to think. So what's the connection? Why is it Lo Hoyo Zikna? What is that's why, because I guess it's not the idea from it's a level of Atik. That's why there is no Zikna over there. Later on, let's see what is said. Lachein Tikun Rishon Miyudalet Tikun Dikna Shem Kale. So what is the first Tikun of the? Is it supposed to be Yud Gimel? No. Tikkun Dikna, Tikkun Rishon. You up to with me? V'loch Tikkun Rishon me Yud. Yudalad, should be Yud Gimel. But the Tikkun Rishon me Yud Gimel Tikkun Dikna is the same kale. Why is it? Shu Chesed. Kale is Chesed. Shu B'chinas Avram. That's the level of Avram. K'mesha Kosu B'Chesed LaAvram. Why is that? Because the source of the Yud Gimel Tikkun Dikna is the Chagas, the Atik, which is the level of Avram. The Zeu Inyan, and this is the idea of Yofes Yichosom Chulam B'Torah Shalbonim. So that's why the Noivlois, the leftover, the sidus of Atik, is better than the Torah Shalbonim. Derechzen is bar b'mokem achar. Similar, it's explained elsewhere. Gabe tnufas shtei halechem, al gabe shtei hakvosim. That they raised the two lechems on the two sheep on Shavuos. The ma shechochmo ubino yonkim b'mazolis da'arachampin. That chochmo ubino, the chochmo ubino of Atzilus, that they nurture from the mazolos of Arachampin, Shumbechinas Yigimul Tikkun Dikna, Ugavoya Yeser Mima, Shemalbishim Lizroyes Darachampin, Shem Chesed Gvura Einshom. That is higher than when we say that they dress up the Zroyas of Arech Hampin, which is the Chesed Gvura. Ayin Mashikos B'Drush Yom Tov Rishon Shel Rishon Shechal Shabbos. Gam in Omer Azal. Also, sages tell us Shloisha Mit Imam HaKodesh Baruch Hu B'Olam Hazeh Me'ein Olam Haba. There are three people that the Eibishter gave them to taste in this world, some of the world to come. Elohim. Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov. These are the three that had in this world the taste of Elam Hazeh, that's for Elam Haba. This is Gemara Sheper Kam the Baba Basra Vizayin Amud Aleph. Ayin Mashakosu Zezem Chalei. So what does it mean? Ma'in Elam Haba. The Elam Haba Nikra V'derech Chayim Shalamayla V'ner Mitzvah V'Torah. So you say K'ner Mitzvah V'Torah V'derech Chayim T'chochas Musa. So the Derech Chayim is a higher level than the Mitzvah V'Torah. And the Derech Chayim, that's Olam Haba, I was going to say, or the level of Pnimis HaTorah. Kedisa B'Gemara, so Olam Haba is my name to Kedisa B'Gemara to become the Brachos, Uberabis, Bereshis, Soy Parshates, Shmois, Perik Aleph. So Inya Bechinas V'Derech Chayim. So what is the idea? What is Derech Chayim? Hainu Pnimis HaTorah Shi'asa She's Galalos and Love it. That's the Pnimis HaTorah. That's the Derech Chayim. I'm Ashikosim is our Posik Torah Tziva, our Posik Al Kol Chuppah. Zo Gam Kein Inyan Mashikosu Inyan HaShomayim HaChadoshim. Talk about the new Shomayim, which is Amdim Lefonayim. Shalom Mailo B'Bchinas HaShomayim Kisi, which is higher than the level of Shomayim Kisi. Voras Adem Ragloi. So Shomayim Kisi Voras Adem Ragloi. That's the first part of the pasuk. That's the level of Shemaim Kisor and therefore the Yofis Sichos Rosabonim, the Rosam Shalbonim is Torah mitzvahs where we have it in this world. But the Derech Chaim, Pnimius HaTorah, which is higher than Torah mitzvahs. That's why he offers Chos Torah Shlobonim. So that Gilui that will be the Osid Lovei is on a much higher level. This is what we draw down during the 10 days of Tshuva. It's called the month of the strong, that the powerful ones of the world, the Gemara has different pshat in there, but according to one pshat, that the powerful ones, meaning the Ovis, were born on the month of Tishrei. That's when they called the pasuk says V'yarech is referencing the month of Tishrei because the powerful one, the Ovis, were born on Tishrei. So because we have the merit of the Ovis, the Yarech Sonim, to fill the blemishes which is in the teachings of the sons. A little bit in a different way to say this. There is kodesh and kodesh hakadoshim. Mashikosu b'zoyar mishpat davkuf chalaf amar alef. Davkuf chafal. The Shabbos u'b'chinas kodesh atzma. Shabbos is the level of kodesh itself. אבל ביום הכיפור נמשך מבחינת קודש הקדושים. וזהו שנקרא שבס הבוסר. ולכן, יום הכיפורים, that's why in Yom Kippur, היה נכנס הכהן גדול לבית קודש הקדושים. That's why he went into the קודש הקדושים, because it is on the level of קודש הקדושים. ולכן, גם מבחינת מקרא קודש הזה, therefore, also the level of just Mikra Kodesh Hazeh, the Kodesh HaKadoshim, is Gavoya Ma'atzmiz B'chinas Kodesh Levad. That's higher than just Kodesh alone. That's why he can fill all the blemishes that were done in Kodesh. It's similar, and basically almost understood. That basically it's either Shabbos Shabbosin and Shabbos, it's Mikra Kodesh or Kodesh HaKadoshim. The idea is the Mikra Kodesh of the higher level is on a higher madrega than the Kodesh of the lower level. Mihu. But you know that also Gam Shabbos Nikra Shabbos Shabbosin. Also by Shabbos, it's called Shabbos Shabbosin. Nemar Shabbos Shabbosin, boy Shabbos Shabbosin lochem. Doesn't say lochem kimei shekosu gam yom kippurim. Bevuar is a sevdir maskavan devar inyan yom kippurim. That's so. In other words, there is also a Shabbos Shabbosin in Shabbos, but it's not lochem, so it's not in the same level. Gimel. V'hinei the Shamos Yisrael Shorsho Memalchus D'Atzilus. The Shamos Yisrael are rooted in Malchus D'Atzilus. Ulefisha notes Tchilosa B'Sefer, because the beginning, which is Keser, is stuck in the end, which is Malchus. Shamalchus Shorsho Mekeser, Malchus rooted in Keser. Mamer, like we say, Keser Elyon, the Iur Keser Malchus. So we say Keser Elyon, which is the Keser Malchus. So you see that there is a connection, there is a root in Keser Malchus is Keser Elyon. Conversion is Bayer Il, Shemar Aim Emne Parshas Pinchas Dafresh Nun Veis, Dav Nun Vov Veis with Tikun Zoyar Tikun Asirichu. V'hainu, b'chinas malchus de insof, kesed malchus b'malchus de insof. V'alkein, and therefore, they had tshuva, Cholim hem lahamshich Yud Gimel Arachamim. They can be mamshich the 13 Rachamim mebchinas Malchus the Ein Sof Shu Primis HaKeser Chulu. So that's why the Yidden who are essentially impacting the level of Keser Malchus, the Malchus the Ein Sof, to do Teshuvah and to fill all the blemishes. So b'mokim shel tzabal Teshuvah emdim tzadikim gemurim ein cholim lamed. That in the place where Teshuvah tzadikim are standing, even completely cannot stand. Hainu shadei Teshuvah mamshich mebchinas atik. So Teshuvah you mamshich atik, which is pnimius hakeser. Mashein kein halos man de ma'isa hamitzvos. Halos man mitzvah. Mashein halos man de ma'isa mitzvah yisha. But just the regular Mayim Nukvim doesn't reach to the level of Atik. But through Teshuvah, you reach the level of Atik. So, Inyan HaMelech HaKodesh. V'emrim ze HaMelech HaKodesh. V'emrim ze B'chol HaSeres Yemei Teshuvah. And we say it another way. Why 10 days of Teshuvah? Ki yesh asora emkin liyut sfiras. Shemamshichim b'chol yom aimek echad. There are 10 depths for the 10 spheres, and every day of the Seres Yemei Teshuvah, you go to one more aimek. Beheim bechinas haksorim the Eser spheres. Those are the kesers of these emkim are the kesers of the Eser spheres. Sheheim bechinas atzilus sheba atzilus. Those is level of atzilus sheba atzilus. That's the emek. Ein baramaz parshas koydach dav kufayim bo. V'zeu milui kol ha'pegomim shenasu be'eser spheres. This fills the pegomim nasu be'eser spheres. Sha'idei hamshochas ha'emkim b'smalim ha'pegomim chulu. When we bring down the emek, the atzilus of atzilus, to the higher level, to the Sfira, through their Oimek, you fill the Pagam of the Sfira. What is the source? Is Mamakim Krasicha. Pirush Mamakim is Bezemkim. Those are the Oimkim of each Sfira. But it comes from the level of Mamakim, which is 2 Emkim. Bahainu, and that is Bechinas Atik V'Arich. The Bezemkim are Atik V'Arich. And this is the idea of a Melech HaKodesh, which we say during the 10 days of Tshuva. In order to draw down to all the 10 Emkim of the 10 spheres from the Mamakim, is very tanta. So, Inyan Adnai Habaye Yatzmiach Tzedakot Hila. So we say, Adnai Yatzmiach Tzedakot Hila. So you have the shame Adnai B'Rosh Hashanah, and Habaye B'Nikud Elikim is Yom Kippur. The Inyan Sheshem Adnai Yatzmiach Gilu Yid Gimel Tzarachim Da'atik Yuvam. So how do we understand that the name of Adna will give me the Arachdatik? So Yuvon Mimashikosu Bibiur al Posik Va'atu Yigdal No Koyach Adna Be'inyan Im Avoino Istishmor Yudke Hashem Adnai Hashem Yamed Ein Shom. Come on. So the Adnai is Rosh Hashanah. B'Shem Havai B'Nikud Elikim is Yom Kippur. Hainu. So Adna Havai Yasmech Tzedakah Tehilo. Hainu Ki Tehilo Shehu Gilu Ein Sof Baruch Hu. Tehilo, which is a revelation of the Ein Sof, Al Derech Behilu Neiroi, the shining of the Neir. Zo Shem Havai. That's the name Havaya, the Yud Kei Vavki, the name. Hine But what happens through that gilui? You push away the darkness. So through the tehillah, you push away the darkness. That's why the vowelization is a likim, because it pushes away the pleasure to you. This idea, because through this bihilu neirei, you push away the choshech. That's neged kol hagoyim. The iker ha'inyan, the main idea, ki hinei hakeser hu memutza ben ha'maitzil l'netzolim. Keser is an intermediate maitzil. Yesh by memchinas tachtoina sheva maitzil. It has the lower level of the maitzil, memchinas malchus the insof. That's from the malchus insof. V'zo mashu mekab bechinas mekabel ma'maitzil insof baruchu v'nikra bechinas zu atik. That's the level of atik, that which it gets milamayla from the maitzil insof baruchu in the part of keser. That's the upper part of keser. Yesh by misheresh and etzolim. Then there has the root netzolim. V'zo mashu hu reish mokal etzolim v'nikra archabi. And that's why it's a reish netzolim. That's what's called archabi. The part is called Nikra Elikim. The recipient, the Atik part of him, that's called Elikim. Elikim, that's Elikim, that's the level of Malchus, the end of all levels. And so that level of Atik is the end of all level of Malchus. V'kachu b'malchus the insof. B'tzad mashu mashpia v'reish l'netzolim nikra avayim, because he's the head of the netzolim. That's why he's called avayim. V'ayin kain gavna v'zoyar parshas bolak dafkur peizayin sofer madalem v'malchus dat silus over there. Sebatzilus. So we're talking about Malchus Datzilus. So then it says like this: Batzilus Nikra Malach L'Gabe Avo. That relative to Chochma Bina in Atzilus, Malchus is called a Malach. But when Malchus goes down, so it's either a Mekabel. In Atzilus is considered to be a Makabel, and that it's a Meshpia. U'konoide bepurush ve'emuna kol zois v'kayim aleinu. So that we say, shebebchinas Atzilus nikra Malchus is both feminine, zois. So bebchinas Atzilus nikra Malchus zois. In Atzilus Malchus is called zois, which is Loshen Nukva. That's a Loshen of Nukva. Over there, it's called Bezo, and that's why it says the Char. Bezo v'kayim. V'kayim is Loshen Zochar. Ba'inu. Oleinu. That's what we're saying. It's v'kayim Oleinu. Aleinu, which is Rosh L'Sho'olim. Chulu. Which Chosum is the Il B'Parsh Eikev Karbe Birchas Amos. Okay, we'll leave it over here.